on the Golf Show, we meet the future stars of Australian golf as they head off to Pinehurst for the World Championships.
Ever since I started holding my first club, I thought I want to become a professional when I grow up.
The Greenbrier Classic goes into extra time.
Move on!
Northern Ireland's Graham McDowell looks for a French Open three-peat.
Go. Go. Oh, gee. It just knew it wasn't going to get there. I hate to say it, but...
And Stuart Appleby makes a welcome return to competitive golf after back surgery.
Like that. Textbook.
Yeah.
G'day everybody, thanks for joining me for the Golf Show brought to you by Drummond Golf. Well, first up, it's time to meet a talented group of kids and their caddies who, as part of the US Kids program, have qualified to compete at the World Championships to be staged later this month in the US.
Do you know where Pinehurst is?
In America?
Yeah, whereabouts in America?
I'm going to Pinehurst, and it's a really famous course in America, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I know that it's going to be summertime, and it's going to be very hot, and that we're going to be meeting some new friends.
We got into the US Kids pretty much because the learning program, the equipment and the competitions are just sort of really, they work well for the kids.
You have to get an invitation to play in Pinehurst in America, so we've done that already.
It's a great tournament for junior golf and really good opportunity for kids to go overseas and compete with the best juniors in the world.
Pinehurst, I know that that's where they have the Kids World Championships every year, and it's a pretty massive deal over there, so it seems. And it's the home of golf in America, basically, so you get to go and play on the big stage with all the other kids around the world, so it's pretty cool.
Well, US Kids Golf is the #1 junior golf company in the world. They are global, and our mission at US Kids Golf is to help kids have fun learning a lifelong game and to encourage family interaction that builds memories.
How are you, Neo? Is this your first US Kids Golf tournament?
We actually run seasonal tours right through all the 4 seasons in the year, and they typically range from having 5 to 8 tournaments in a season. We've got ages from 5 right through to 14, and some of them are quite experienced, some of them are more intermediate, and some of them have never played a golf tournament ever before. And that's really one of the key elements about US Kids Golf events is we're getting kids out here on the golf course, getting them to experience what it's like to actually play golf on the course. And we've got our policies in place so that they don't take too long and they keep themselves moving with the field, and they get to meet other kids their age that share the same passion.
Yeah, shake each other's hands, wish each other good luck.
Well, he started golfing when he was 3 with plastic clubs, and then eventually I cut down my clubs for him to play around. And then when he was about 6, he started coming in the golf course with me on the cart when I was playing comp. And then by 6 and a half, he had his first handicap, which was really good for a 6-year-old, 6.5-year-old. And he started playing comp on the weekends with me at Stratford. So it's been excellent, sharing these moments with him.
Please welcome to the first tee from Sydney, New South Wales, Christian Rees. Play well, Christian.
A really unique element with US Kids Golf tournaments is that we encourage caddies. So we want the mums and the dads and the grandmas and the granddads out here on the bag for their kids. It is compulsory for ages 8 and under. Obviously those tender ages of 5, 6 and 7, they need mum and dad there or their grandparents there. But we really encourage caddies right through into our 14 years of age division. So it's a really family orientated tournament.
Super drive, Christian. Well done, buddy.
Christian Rees is, he's a shy little boy, but he's a wonderful kid, and he just loves playing golf.
If you go further right, more danger, okay?
He's just out there with Dad and having a great time, and he's a wonderful kid like all our kids, and he's just a fantastic young golfer.
Keep going. Go. But he chips and putts very well, which is a great skill to have, but he drives the ball well. So, yeah, tee to green is pretty solid. Very nice, mate. Well done.
And the next player to the first tee, playing in the girls 10 to 11 years division, off the yellow tees, please welcome from Sydney, New South Wales, Sophie Yip. Play well, Sophie.
My handicap in golf is 8.9 and I can drive around 170, 175 metres around. It's my big shot I always rely on. I love golf. Ever since I was young, ever since I started holding my first club, I thought I want to become a professional when I grow up. 2 years ago, I played the Callaway World Juniors. I came fourth. First 2 days, 5 over. Last day, I played the best round I've ever played, 1 under, and came fourth, which is the best thing I've ever done before. I have improved a lot since 2 years ago, and I expect others to improve a lot as well. And I'm pretty confident I would come top 10, and yeah, having a lot of fun, and yeah.
So I got 2 girls, so I just sort of introduced Ruby to it so we could eventually play together, and that was sort of all I wanted initially. And then obviously with the tournaments, sort of one thing led to the next, and yeah, I find myself carrying her clubs now instead of playing. So. But we both enjoy it, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Good shots. Great shot, Ruby. Super shot. Well done. Okay,
So she's pretty good with the driver and all of her other clubs. It's mainly just working on that short game, chipping and putting, isn't it? Beautiful shot. Get up.
But it's improved a lot.
It's improved a lot. We used to 3 and 4 putt a lot, and now we're trying to just, what are we trying to do?
2 putts
Get
and 1 putt.
2 putts and 1 putts. Good try, good putt.
He's a very dedicated father, and he brings Ruby to the club, most afternoons, and they play holes, they chip, they putt, they train. We get a few lessons.
Way you go, Georgia. Finish up, sweetie.
I think it's the ultimate to be able to share the game with your kids, and I do with my kids. I've got a daughter that's a fair golfer, and Luke's going through the same thing now. He's got a long journey ahead of him with junior golf, but I'm really happy for him.
Good work, sweetie. Good score. It's all right. It's a good hole. Let's go.
US Kids Golf tournaments can help clubs because obviously we're bringing kids to their facility that may have never been there, mums and dads that have never been there, and that gives the clubs an opportunity to be able to promote what junior classes that they're doing at their clubs, and also, if they stock US Kids Golf product in the shop, it can, help them to be able to move some of the stock in the shop as well.
Oh, US Kids has been fantastic. We've had a relationship now for the last 8 to 10 months. This is our 3rd tournament that we've held with them. We started off with 17 kids, and it's grown into this their tour end event with just under 60 kids. So it's been fantastic.
And I think the whole landscape of golf is changing at golf clubs now, and I think all clubs have recognised, especially Manly, that we've got to grow the membership from the ground up. Oh, she's over the moon. It's a dream come true. I mean, the whole World Championship Junior was just a concept 6 months ago, but she's won, I think she's won 6 from 6 of the qualifiers. And now she's getting a bit of a profile on her Instagram, and the selectors in the US are looking out for her, and they know where she's at. So she's really excited, as the family and Manly Golf Club, to have our youngest member playing the World Junior. Yeah, fantastic.
Anything can happen from events like this. There can be college scouts that are there that are looking to get young players involved for their college golf teams. It just really puts them right there where they need to be able to show off their skills and all the hard work and the practice that they've put in to get themselves to there.
What's going to be the best part?
Walking with Dad and hitting my shots and having fun.
When you see the size of this tournament, it is massive. There's kids from every nation representing their country, and it's exciting, very exciting.
Well, I also played at Royal Sydney and the Australian Golf Club, and I really enjoyed them. But Pinehurst, I think it's a bit more famous and much harder. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, what a great story there, and we wish them well at Pinehurst at the end of the month. There'll be at least a dozen of our kids represented. And Gowie, what about the three that we saw there? Ruby, Sophie and Christian, mate, they pounded it, didn't they? How good was their actions?
Oh, I tell you what, they're getting better at a younger age. But I'd love, young Ruby there. She was gorgeous, wasn't she? And you can see the excitement on her and her dad's face. And what a great game to bring them into. And the kids' clubs, like they have the US kids' clubs where they've got their own little golf clubs and they get off in the right start. So not the heavy clubs and they're going to Pinehurst.
What about your first trip? Pinehurst.
Oh, that is fantastic. I think Dad will have more fun than the kids.
Now, I know you will agree with me here, kids out there, short game. Keep working on that short game. That's the key. All right, up next, the Greenbrier Classic goes into extra time.
Did he hit it this time? Sure did. Yes, he did. Right in the heart. Wow.
And later in the show, 12 Aussies teed up at the Web.com Tours Nova Scotia Open.
Wow, 2 birdies in a row, so maybe he's starting a little something.